guys, thank you so much for coming tonight, even if even if you didn't know this was happening. Thank you for being here anyway. We are Monologue Jam, and we've got some really good acts for you tonight. They are performed and written by all of us, so it will be original and exclusive material you'll be witnessing. First up, we've got Matty Barushka performing Simon, written by Sophie Atkins-Smith. So give them a big round of applause.
I'm kind of a big deal, you know. I believe there are people like me in the world. The whole civilization might as well crumble God before our eyes. Humankind is descended to total chaos. But don't you worry. Me and my army of violent men and women are here. No much can stop us. Oh no. We brave all weather, all conditions, all terrain without batting an eye. We race up the streets and down the roads, over the hills and across the mountains. No problem. Heavy loads, attacks from great stopping hounds with huge teeth and terrifying barks. Delicate business, risk of death even. We do it all. And why? Because we are the sound spurs of our society, and we deliver. Unless, of course, we're on strike. People might think that being a postman is all fun and games. But believe me, it's not.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oi! You there? Yes, you. Don't pretend you can't hear me. I know you can. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a unique experience. So why would you waste time acting as though you don't understand what's happening? Put the book down. Good girl. I am the voice in your head. You know it, and I know you know it, and you know that I know that you know it. Right?
Right.
Finally. Look, just relax. This won't take long, okay? Come on, don't nod your head like that. People will think you're crazy or something. I mean, the look that lady with the bag just gave you is just act normal, okay?
What's normal about this, exactly?
Do you want to waste time asking me questions? Fine. Fine. Any questions will be answered after I have delivered this message.
You're not going to tell me I'm the next Virgin Mary, are you? Because you're a few years too late.
What?
I said...
I know what you said. Do I sound like an angel to you?
Well, no, I guess you kind of sound a bit angry. Are you the devil instead?
What? No. I'm just someone dropping in to give you a message.
Out of the goodness of your heart, I suppose.
Will you just let me do what I came here for? Look at this. I think you're making me go grey. Look. Look.
I can't, idiot.
Right. Anyway, do not, under any circumstances, get on the next train. Do you understand?
I'm not...
What don't you understand? Look, lady, I'm trying to save your
train.
life. What?
I'm not waiting for a train.
Is your name Georgia?
No, it's Alice, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, Alice. It was nice meeting you and all, but
But you just gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, I suppose.
Thanks. Sorry. Fuck. Bye.
Idiot.
What was I thinking? That girl clearly had something. You could tell by her face. You know, that face kind of dirty, but like a fit dirty, you know. Fucking hope Kelly doesn't suspect anything. Shit, what if she knows I'm here? That'll be the only decent relationship I've had down the drain. Ugh, my dick hurts. Feels like it's on fire. She wasn't worth this shit. What was her name again? I don't really care. Definitely not going to see her again after what she's given me. Why do I always do this to myself? One day Kel's gonna find out. It won't be from me though, some snit will tell her. One of the girls probably. They all fucking know each other, don't they? Christ knows what they talk about in the toilets when they're all out pissed up. Just can't fucking help myself. They throw themselves at me. Well, most of the time. Oh, they all look so fit with their makeup on and those tiny dresses and tan legs and tits up to their necks. Especially in front of my beer goggles. None of them are ever as hot as Kelly though. She probably loves me as well, and I love her. It's just, I don't want her to be the only girl I have a shag again, you know. Imagine that, only ever seeing one fanny for the rest of your life. Men used to have a shit ton of wives they could choose from. It's in our nature. Girls just ain't like that. They pick one guy and want to marry them and buy cats together and shit. One day I'll settle down, when all the girls I fucked have forgotten about me and there's no risk of Kelly finding out. Then we'll be sorted. We'll proper settle down, get a dog or something. Not having any shitty cats in my house.
You alright, darling? I think you're in the wrong place. This is a doctor's surgery, not a modelling agency.
Oh.
What?
Hi, welcome. So, Mr. Ryan McNulty? Before we begin, I'd like to inform you of a new scheme that has been set up by the NHS called the Voluntary Opt-Out. The program seeks to end the suffering of patients diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Anyone from the age of 30 can sign up, and your choice will be reviewed every 10 years, like your passport. The NHS is asking patients now, before they start to show any of the signs of Alzheimer's, and you must be free from any other mental illnesses that could potentially impair your decision, leaving you the perfect candidate. As you know, Alzheimer's is regrettably incurable. Once you've got it, you're stuck, so to speak. So by signing up to the voluntary opt-out scheme, if in the future you are then diagnosed with Alzheimer's, you have given your permission to the NHS and your family for you to be euthanized. The paperwork is quite extensive and covers things such as how long you'd want to live with the disease once you've been diagnosed. The government has decided that there is a minimum of 4 years, but after that, you get to pick the day when you want to hand in your notice, so to speak. I can assure you with the utmost of assurance that the euthanasia is completely painless. I know it all sounds very depressing, but it's not all doom and gloom. It really is an excellent way to counteract the growing number of the aged in Britain. It's nearly 50-50 of people over 50 and people under, and overcrowding is on the horizon. Also, it'll make things easier for your family, less expensive. However, at the end of the day, sir, this must be utterly and completely your decision. Does this sound fair to you?
Thank you, Ryan. Next up, we have Marilyn Part 1, performed by Sophie Atkins-Smith and written by Sophie Atkins-Smith.
It all started at Harrods. I was there picking up a fresh bottle of Chanel No. 5, and I caught myself in one of the mirrors. I paused there a moment and held the sample bottle up, just like so, when a tall and handsome stranger bumped right into me, knocking the perfume onto the floor. I was so startled, all I could do was stand there, simply frozen, as our eyes met, and the sensuous notes of ylang-ylang and jasmine rose and clouded us in a moment that would change us for the rest of our lives. He ended his phone call and said, he ended his phone call and I said, in my most alluring and coy tone, "Oh my, whatever shall I wear to bed now?" And he smiled and said,
You minx, you accept my most sincere apology?
and of course I did. He kissed my hand, and I felt every inch the princess with the pool of perfume at my feet and Mr. Wright bowing before me. I did notice that he was wearing a wedding ring, but I knew he wouldn't say no to coffee. I I told him my name, Amanda, but everyone calls me Marilyn. I was so swept off my feet that I left Harrods without telling Mr. Wright to meet me at the cafe he'd been talking about at 8 p.m. But I knew he'd be there.
Powers off. No coffee. How am I supposed to do my job without a cup of coffee, eh? It's downright malicious. You know, I thought about telling someone, perhaps the manager, but the fact that the coffee machine has been broken and no one has raised the issue has deeply disturbed me. They all used the machine, and now I see them wandering the corridors looking like zombies running on a lack of caffeine. Duh-duh. It doesn't add up. Something is fishy here, and I reckon it's a cover-up. That's the only logical way of explaining it. Yeah, one of them broke it. They're trying to ignore the problem so someone else gets the blame. We are all dependent on that machine. So anyone that disrupted the flow of coffee would bring down anger and damnation upon the office. It's a matter of self-preservation, a sort of redundancy insurance to feign ignorance. I do the same, no doubt. Question is, who did it? Well, Dave's clumsy. He's always knocking over this and that, and once he broke my prize comedy mug. It was a great icebreaker, always made people laugh. It took me 3 years to forgive Dave. David, I said, you broke my mug, and you broke my heart! But a mug can be repaired. And that was that. So it's not inconceivable that David did something to the machine, gave it a bit of a knock or a tumble. But there's no outward mark. Sure, an ill-fated flight to the ground would scramble up the insides of it. But you think it would form a dent at the very least. I checked thoroughly. Not a scratch. Except when Brenda tried to take a bite out of it. But that's a different story completely. Do I look guilty? I've spent the past days poking around the machine, looking shocked, confused. I'm trying to repair it, I say. It's looking for solutions. I bet they think I did it. They do, don't they? Oh no, I've really waded into the deep end this time. Someone's going to get the blame, and it won't be me! I'm going to blame Dave. Thank you.
Thank you, Gareth. Okay, our penultimate act is by Matty Barushka, who is reciting a poem he wrote called Defeating Defeat. Give him a round of applause. Woo!
Hello, yeah. Hello. I'm gonna do a bit different for you guys. You had a lot of monologues and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a poem. The poem that I wrote actually has a bit of a story behind it. What happens 2 years ago, this Polish ski jumper, he won the world championship on a large hill. But a couple of days beforehand, what happened, he made a terrible mistake and lost his chances to win the medal on a normal hill. He actually cried in an interview to the Polish TV afterwards, and it really made me think. And after his victory, he had something that really stuck with me, something that really inspired me. He said, sometimes you have to lose 100 times in order to win once, and inspired me to write this poem. Every success starts with defeat, so don't be afraid to lose. And if you fail, don't be surprised that success hasn't reached you. Every champion has tasted defeat, some more than a handful of times, and you expect to go through your life with no bad taste in your mouth. Every road has bumps of defeat, some are big and some are small. Every success starts with defeat, so don't give up at the start of the road. And that's it. Thank you.
The final act we have tonight is called A Millie, written by Isabella Culver and performed by Connor MacLeod and Adam Way.
Have you ever thought about what you'd do if you won the lottery?
The notion has tickled the corners of my mind on occasion.
Well, I have many times. You know what I'd do? I'd get a takeaway.
A takeaway?
Yeah, takeaway. All that like excitement, probably get you a bit package, that's all. Just think with all of that, you know, you might want to just get a takeaway. It's, you know, celebration, isn't it? Like, you know, Arsenal win the football, get a takeaway. It's her birthday, you know, you get a takeaway. And then you find a tenner in the middle of the street, guess what? Fucking takeaway. Yeah, takeaway. And not just any takeaway, mind you. The takeaway to champions. Takeaway for everyone. Takeaway for the fucking world. The takeaway to takeaways, if you like. You know, I'd have everyone round and be like, guys, do you want to get a takeaway? Oh, by the way, I won the lottery. Oh, Jim, that's blooming brilliant. You know, this is just the way it would be. It'd be great.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell a soul.
Well, you're not getting any of my takeaway.
I could happily purchase my own takeaway, thank you very much.
So you wouldn't even tell me you're like your best mate?
Oh, you have to be joking.
You wouldn't even tell your own mum?
Oh, no.
So you wouldn't even tell your own missus?
Especially not her.
You are right, prick.
No, I would lavish her on expensive gifts, surprise her with exotic holidays to the Caribbean, eat dinner a la carte, do the washing, or rather shopping, at Waitrose.
So you're telling me your missus won't get a bit suspicious about all these trips to fucking Fiji? And what about me? I mean, would you shower me in gifts?
Well, I did buy you that ping pong table you always wanted, didn't I?
Yeah, I suppose you did. Huh. You fucking won, didn't you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Yes, you did.
This all codswallop, you know it.
Now, what is it with this new accent? You know, you're acting all uppity like you're the Queen of fucking England. I can see right through you, and I know that you've won. I know it. You know it. The fucking pizza guy knows it. You've won, haven't you? I know you've won. Look at your face. Look at you've won. I know. Look. Come on now. Come on. Level with me. Yeah, you've won. You've won. You've won. You've won. I know you've won. You've won. No, you've won.
I haven't won. All right, I'm fucking
Come
won.
on, Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Hey, Arnold.
Stop it. All right, stop with the fucking Hey Arnold thing. It makes me feel like I'm back in secondary school. Christ.
You fucking won, though, didn't you?
I fucking won.
You fucking won.
Okay, thank you everyone so much for coming and helping us with our creative project and Monologue Jam, and we're probably going to put on another Monologue Jam maybe next month for all the monologues we couldn't fit. So I hope to see you all there, more free wine, more amazing entertainment, and if anybody wants to act, get in contact with one of us and we will put you on our Facebook page and everything. Do you want to add us on the Facebook page, Monologue Jam? If you've got monologues you've written, Monologue Jam with 2 M's. And if you've got monologues you've written or you want to perform, let us know. All right, thanks everyone.